CEO Diyun is driven by a personal vendetta to avenge his friend's murder. He infiltrates a high-stakes casino, navigating through crowds of gamblers and security personnel with ease, all in pursuit of gathering intel on the elusive assassin, Mr. Meanwhile, Hwan-soo arrives in Manila for a fundraising gala, but she decides to slip away from her security detail for a moment of solitude. This decision proves fateful as she becomes the target of an assassination attempt. Her bodyguard falls in the line of duty, and Hwan-soo is left frozen in fear amidst the chaos. It is at this moment that Diyun intervenes, saving Hwan-soo's life in a dramatic rescue that involves explosive car chases and gunfire. He swiftly escorts her to safety, his actions swift and calculated. As they flee the city, their car breaks down on a remote road, leaving them stranded. Hwan-soo, still shaken and wary of Diyun, begins to question his motives. However, Diyun reassures her that he is not involved in the attack and works to fix the car. During the repair, he discovers a GPS tracker hidden in the vehicle, advising Hwan-soo against contacting the authorities. This discovery heightens the tension and mystery surrounding their situation. Seeking refuge, Diyun takes Hwan-soo to his temporary hideout before ensuring her safe passage to the embassy. Despite the harrowing experience, Hwan-soo insists on attending the fundraising gala, determined not to let fear dictate her actions. In a surprising turn of events, Diyun joins her security detail, having been hired by Mr. Park, an acquaintance from his past. As they navigate the crowded event, Hwan-soo confronts a personal betrayal when she discovers her husband, Kim Yong-guk, in an affair with her supposed friend, Jang Tae-ra. Though visibly hurt, Hwan-soo maintains her composure, addressing the situation with calm resolve. Later, back at his quarters, Diyun uncovers a hidden memory card containing incriminating evidence against Mr. Park. This revelation deepens his resolve to uncover the truth behind his friend's death and the secrets of the Hwain Group. Hwan-soo is left reflecting on her precarious position within the Hwain family, struggling to maintain her public image while dealing with the personal turmoil. Meanwhile, Diyun prepares for his next steps in unraveling the conspiracy. After the shocking discovery of her husband Kim Yong-guk's affair with her friend Jang Tae-ra, Hwan-soo maintains her composure at the fundraising gala, masking her emotional turmoil behind a poised exterior. Her ability to suppress her feelings and continue her public duties reveals both her strength and the suffocating pressure of her role as part of the Hwain Group. Meanwhile, CEO Diyun settles into his new role as part of Hwan-soo's security team. Though he appears calm and professional, his personal mission to uncover the truth about his friend's murder continues in secret. The memory card he discovered earlier reveals damning evidence against Mr. Park, who is not only involved in criminal activities, but also deeply tied to the Hwain Group's shadowy dealings. This revelation strengthens Diyun's resolve to stay close to Hwan-soo, not just as her protector, but also as someone determined to expose the corruption surrounding her. As Hwan-soo navigates her fractured marriage and the suffocating expectations of her in-laws, she begins to notice Diyun's quiet strength and unwavering support. Their interactions grow more layered, with subtle moments of trust building between them. Despite their vastly different worlds, there's an unspoken connection forming, one built on shared pain and a mutual desire for justice. Diyun warns Hwan-soo that the attacks are not from external threats like terrorists, but are orchestrated by someone within the Hwain Group. He reveals that the person behind the attempt on her life is also responsible for his late friend Shin Joo-hyuk's murder in Manila. Hwan-soo, skeptical and unwilling to fully trust Diyun yet, dismisses his warnings, though the tension between them grows as their worlds continue to intertwine. The episode flashes back to 2 years prior, shedding light on Diyun and Joo-hyuk's secret mission. Assigned by the National Police Agency Commissioner General, Diyun worked as part of the Presidential Security Service while Joo-hyuk investigated slush funds tied to conglomerates. Their investigation uncovered Hwain Group's involvement in laundering money for a mafia gang called 8 Stars. However, Joo-hyuk's death abruptly ended their work, leaving Diyun to carry on alone. This backstory adds layers to Diyun's motivations and his growing determination to protect Hwan-soo from the same forces that killed his friend. Meanwhile, Hwan-soo faces mounting challenges within the Hwain family. Chairwoman Park, her domineering mother-in-law, insists on introducing Jang, Tae-rae's illegitimate son, as part of the family, further humiliating Hwan-soo. She also pressures Hwan-soo to step down from her position as director of the Now Foundation. These confrontations reveal Chairwoman Park's ruthless grip over the family and her disdain for Hwan-soo. To make matters worse, Hwan-soo is still grieving the loss of her own child, adding emotional weight to her struggles. Do-yoon continues his investigation and gains access to Hwain Group's security systems. During a sparring session at the company's training facility, he cleverly uses the opportunity to familiarize himself with their headquarters and intelligence department. His suspicions about Chairman Kim Duo's death grow stronger when he discovers CCTV footage left behind by Joo-hyuk. The footage reveals that Chairman Kim was murdered by someone within Hwain Group, a revelation that ties together Joo-hyuk's death, Hwan-soo's assassination attempts, and the conglomerate's dark secrets. Hwan-soo takes a bold stand against Chairwoman Park and Young-guk. Learning about their plans to undermine her position at Now, she leaks information about Young-guk's affair and illegitimate child to the media. The scandal sends shockwaves through the family and causes Hwain Group's stock prices to plummet. Tae-rae and her mother rush to beg Hwan-soo to stop the tabloids from spreading further stories, but Hwan-soo remains unyielding. In a gripping sequence, Chairwoman Park retaliates by revealing that Hwan-soo's mother is being held in a locked psychiatric ward under her orders. Shocked and enraged, Hwan-soo rushes to see her mother with Do-yoon by her side. As she enters the facility alone, a piercing scream is heard from inside, prompting Do-yoon to run toward her. Meanwhile, Hwan-soo faces mounting pressure from Chairwoman Park Mi-ran, who is determined to remove her as director of the Now Foundation. Mi-ran orchestrates a series of moves designed to undermine Hwan-soo's authority and credibility, using every tool at her disposal to ensure Hwan-soo's downfall. Hwan-soo, however, refuses to back down. In a bold move, she orchestrates a press conference where she reveals that the rumors surrounding the Hwain Group involve the late chairman's illegitimate son, not Young-guk's affair. This strategic maneuver sends shockwaves through the family and causes the company's stocks to plummet, further destabilizing the already fragile balance of power within the Hwain Group. Hwan-soo reflects on her past, particularly her complicated relationship with her mother, who struggled with gambling addiction. This emotional flashback reveals the depth of Hwan-soo's emotional scars and her lifelong struggle to overcome her family's financial instability. When Hwan-soo visits her mother in a psychiatric clinic, she is met with a poignant apology from her mother, who expresses regret for squandering Hwan-soo's hard-earned money. However, this emotional moment is short-lived, as Hwan-soo's mother passes away, leaving her distraught and alone. As Hwan-soo grapples with her grief, she and Do-yoon begin to formulate a plan against the Hwain Group. They delve deeper into the mystery surrounding several incidents, including the murders of Do-yoon's friend Joo-hyuk and Chairman Kim Duo. Hwan-soo also works to thwart Chairwoman Park Mi-ran's plans to secure investments from Chinese ambassadors, further destabilizing the family's power dynamics. This move is a bold attempt to undermine Mi-ran's authority and protect the Now Foundation, which has become a symbol of Hwan-soo's independence and resilience. Meanwhile, the tension between Hwan-soo and her husband, Young-guk, escalates. Chairwoman Park reveals that Hwan-soo is using the NOW Foundation to hide the family's illicit activities, and she warns Young-guk that if Hwan-soo exposes their secrets, he will lose his inheritance and management rights. In a chilling turn of events, Chairwoman Park suggests that the only way to remove Hwan-soo from the family is through death, highlighting the ruthless lengths to which she is willing to go to maintain control. As Hwan-soo and Do-yoon return from an event with children, they are ambushed by an unknown assailant who opens fire on their vehicle. As Hwan-soo navigates her grief and the treacherous landscape of the Hwain Group, she begins to realize that her only hope for survival lies in uncovering the truth and exposing those who seek to destroy her. In the immediate aftermath of the brutal ambush, Do-yoon's body riddled with injuries from shielding Hwan-soo from the gunfire. Despite his critical condition, his protective instincts prevailed, ensuring Won-soo escaped with only minor wounds. As they grapple with the gravity of the situation, a shocking revelation surfaces. Lee Jin, a fellow security guard handpicked to protect Won-soo, is unmasked as the mastermind behind the attack. This betrayal cuts deep, underscoring the pervasive treachery within Won-soo's inner circle and emphasizing the perilous nature of her fight against the Hwain Group. Haunted by this revelation, Won-soo and Di-yoon grow even more determined to expose the truth behind the conglomerate's dark secrets. Recognizing the Now Foundation's ledgers as a potential goldmine of incriminating evidence, Won-soo enlists Di-yoon's help to retrieve them from Han Sang-il's residence. Displaying his cunning and resourcefulness, Di-yoon devises an elaborate plan, skillfully fabricating Sang-il's fingerprints to bypass the security measures and gain access to the house. He successfully recovers the ledgers, making a chilling discovery in the process. The conspicuous absence of CCTV cameras indicates that Sang-il's home is not just a residence, but a clandestine hub for money laundering operations. However, their covert operation does not go unnoticed. Sang-il quickly discovers that the ledgers are missing and promptly informs Chairwoman Park Moran, setting off a chain of events that threatens to unravel Won-soo and Di-yoon's carefully laid plans. Simultaneously, the prosecution launches a full-scale assault on the Now Foundation, arriving with a search and seizure warrant and arresting Hyun-soo in the process. This dramatic turn of events ratchets up the tension, as Won-soo and Di-yoon find themselves caught in a tightening web of deceit, facing mounting pressure from both the Hwain Group and the relentless pursuit of the authorities. Won-soo visits Hyun-soo in the interrogation room, where he assures her not to worry and hints that he has a plan to clear his name. Meanwhile, Mr. Han becomes more central to the plot, as he works to protect Young-min, who is revealed to be his son. Han insists that Di-yoon is the one who reported the embezzlement, further entangling Di-yoon in the web of deceit. As tensions rise, Won-soo and Di-yoon grow closer, their bond strengthened by shared adversity. Chairwoman Park Moran uses every tool at her disposal to undermine Won-soo, even suggesting that Won-soo and Di-yoon are having an affair. This accusation is met with defiance from Won-soo, who admits to ordering Di-yoon to retrieve the ledgers but refuses to back down. The episode takes a dramatic turn when Agent Jin, still pursuing Won-soo, engages in a fierce battle with Di-yoon. Despite being outnumbered, Di-yoon fights off Agent Jin, allowing Won-soo to escape to a yacht. However, Agent Jin continues her pursuit, leading to a thrilling chase. Di-yoon ultimately protects Won-soo, using Agent Jin's own moves against her to win the fight. This intense confrontation brings Won-soo and Di-yoon closer together, culminating in a heartfelt moment where they share their first kiss. Back at the Hwain Group, Young-guk confronts Mr. Han about his father's death, revealing a deep-seated resentment towards him. Despite his anger, Young-guk still harbors jealousy towards Won-soo and Di-yoon, leading to a tense confrontation with Di-yoon. However, Won-soo intervenes, diffusing the situation by assuring Young-guk of her trust in him. Di-yoon breaks into Mr. Han's annex again, uncovering documents that reveal Young-min as the trustee. This discovery begins to unravel the complex web of deceit surrounding the Hwain Group, pointing towards a larger conspiracy involving Chairwoman Park and Mr. Han. The episode takes a dramatic turn with the revelation of Chairman Kim Duo's will. The late chairman left 18 trillion won in slush funds to the Now Foundation, with the condition that only Won-soo can retrieve the money by visiting a Swiss bank in person. Kim Young-guk and Kim Young-min vie for control of the conglomerate's vast wealth. Chairwoman Park Moran remains resolute in her support for Young-guk, her legitimate son, to inherit the company, while Young-min's instability grows more pronounced. Meanwhile, CEO Di-yoon crosses paths with Lee Jin, a security personnel he suspects of being involved in the murder of his friend Joo-hyuk. Di-yoon plans to investigate her activities further, adding another layer to the complex web of deceit and betrayal. His determination to uncover the truth behind Joo-hyuk's death drives him to take risks, even as he navigates the treacherous landscape of alliances and rivalries within the Hwain Group. In a tragic turn of events, Hyun-soo is murdered by Lee Jin while attempting to share crucial information about the Hwain Group's illicit activities. Won-soo is devastated by her brother's death and mourns at his funeral alongside his wife. The loss of Hyun-soo serves as a stark reminder of the high stakes involved in their fight against corruption and the ruthless lengths to which their adversaries will go to maintain power. Daeun enters Han Sang-il's residence, where he discovers a pen drive containing evidence that Hyun-soo had prepared before his death. This evidence is crucial in implicating Sang-il in the corruption. The power struggle within the Hwain Group reaches its climax as Young-min's instability becomes more pronounced. In a shocking turn of events, Young-min shoots Young-guk, who had been trying to protect himself and others from Young-min's erratic behavior. Han Sang-il, revealed as a mastermind behind many of the plot's twists, orchestrates this chaos to further his own interests and secure control over the Hwain assets. Daeun plays a pivotal role in resolving the conflict. He apprehends Young-min and ensures that the evidence against Han Sang is presented to the authorities. This leads to Han's arrest, marking a significant victory for Daeun and Won-soo in their fight against corruption. The episode culminates in a dramatic showdown where Daeun confronts Han, exposing his role in the murders and financial crimes. The episode concludes with the downfall of the corrupt figures within the Hwain Group. Chairwoman Park Miran is released from prison, but faces a new reality where her power is diminished. Young-min is imprisoned for his crimes, and Han Sang's machinations are finally exposed. Won-soo and Daeun emerge stronger, their bond forged in the fire of adversity. The series ends on a hopeful note, with Won-soo poised to rebuild her life and continue her mission to expose truth and justice.